Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to American Shadows, Crimes and Chronicles. Today, we're unearthing a tale that'll haunt your thoughts long after it ends. Whether you're glued to the screen or just listening in, you're in for a wild ride through history's darkest corners. If you're new, hit subscribe to join our mission of exposing America's hidden truths. Regulars, your likes fuel our journey into the unknown. Now, let's peel back the layers of time and reveal the secrets beneath. Ready? Let's begin. Bullets in Butler, the shocking assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Gather round, folks, for a tale that will send shivers down your spine. On July 13th, 2024, in Butler, Pennsylvania, former U.S. President Donald Trump faced a harrowing assassination attempt that shook the nation to its core. Picture the scene: a sweltering summer evening at the Butler Farm Showgrounds. Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee for the 2024 presidential election, stood before a sea of supporters, just days away from accepting the official nomination at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. At approximately 6:11 p.m., as Trump was minutes into his speech, shots rang out. The gunman, later identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, had positioned himself on the roof of a building about 400 feet, 120 meters, north of the stage. Armed with an AR-15 style rifle borrowed from his father, Crooks fired 8 rounds into the crowd. In a twist of fate that may have saved his life, Trump had turned to his right to point at a chart showing immigration statistics, just as the first shot was fired. This movement narrowed the profile of his skull, and the bullet grazed the upper part of his right ear instead of striking him directly in the head. Chaos erupted. Secret Service agents swarmed Trump, shielding him with their bodies. The crowd, initially stunned, quickly descended into panic. Amid the mayhem, 50-year-old Corey Comparatore was fatally shot while shielding his wife and daughters. 2 other spectators were critically injured. In a moment that would soon become iconic, Trump, bloodied but defiant, raised his fist and mouthed the words, "Fight, fight, fight," as he was escorted to an armored vehicle. This image, captured by Associated Press photographer Evan Vucci, immediately circulated worldwide, becoming a powerful symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. The response from law enforcement was swift. Within seconds of the initial gunfire, a sniper from the United States Secret Service counter-sniper team neutralized Crooks. However, questions quickly arose about how the gunman had managed to position himself so close to the rally. Investigations revealed that Crooks had been spotted and photographed by security personnel prior to the shooting. Several bystanders had even alerted police about a man carrying a rifle on the rooftop nearly a minute and a half before shots were fired. These missed warning signs became a focal point of criticism in the aftermath of the attack. The plot thickened when authorities discovered an explosive device in Crooks's car and at his home, indicating that the assassination attempt could have been even more catastrophic. This revelation sent shockwaves through the nation, raising serious questions about security protocols and the potential for domestic terrorism. Trump was rushed to Butler Memorial Hospital for treatment. Shortly after being confirmed safe, he released a statement on his Truth Social platform. "I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country." Trump was released a few hours later in stable condition and flew to New Jersey, where he spent the night at Trump National Golf Club, Bedminster. Despite the ordeal, Trump attended the Republican National Convention on July 15th with a bandaged ear, his resilience on full display. The assassination attempt sent shockwaves through the political landscape. President Joe Biden condemned the attack, stating, "There's no place in America for this kind of violence." He ordered an independent review of the federal security provided by the Secret Service, aiming to understand how the gunman got so close to assassinating Trump. Leaders from both parties called for increased security for major candidates in the election. The Secret Service faced harsh criticism for their perceived lapses in security, with some politicians questioning whether recent changes in hiring practices had compromised the agency's effectiveness. As the investigation unfolded, a complex picture of the perpetrator emerged. Crooks, a quiet young man with no criminal record, had a seemingly contradictory political background. He was a registered Republican, but had also made a small donation to a liberal voter turnout group. His motives remained unclear, highlighting the often blurred lines in America's polarized political landscape. The incident sparked intense debates on gun control, mental health, and the security of public figures. It also led to widespread sympathy for Trump, with many Americans viewing him as a living martyr. The Trump campaign organized a GoFundMe fundraising campaign for the rallygoers who were wounded or killed, raising over $2 million within a day. In the financial world, stocks linked to Trump's media and technology interests experienced a significant surge. Trump Media and Technology Group shares soared 31%, lifting its stock market value to $7.7 billion. This surge reflected increased investor confidence in Trump's chances of winning the upcoming U.S. presidential election. Internationally, leaders from across the globe condemned the attack, from Canada's Justin Trudeau to the UK's Keir Starmer, from India's Narendra Modi to Germany's Olaf Scholz. World leaders united in their condemnation of political violence. In the aftermath of the event, social media platforms were flooded with discussions, speculations, and unfortunately, a wave of misinformation and conspiracy theories. Both left and right-wing users spread unverified claims and false narratives, highlighting the challenges of managing information in the digital age. As we reflect on this harrowing event, we're reminded of the volatility of our times and the ever-present dangers faced by those in the public eye. The Butler assassination attempt stands as a stark testament to the unpredictable nature of history and the resilience of the American spirit. This is American Shadows, where we delve into the dark corners of our nation's past and present. As we close this chapter, we're left to ponder. In a world where history can change in the blink of an eye, how do we move forward as a unified nation while addressing the deep divisions that lead to such violent acts? Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, the shadows of our past continue to shape our future.